two Bigfoots. I don't know.
This video is from the YouTube channel Squatch Me Now and was uploaded on September 8, 2019. A woman was deep in the woods hunting turkey when she recorded two large dark shapes moving between the trees, a clip viewers have argued about ever since.
Yes, I was out here hunting, and I'm so startled right now. I think I may have stumbled across a Bigfoot. I'm just not sure. I'm so startled right now. I'm so startled. It looks like there's two Bigfoots. I don't know. It looks like he's got a dead deer in his arm or something. I'm not sure. Oh my God, I think he sees me. I have to go. Oh.
She was by herself in the forest when she noticed something strange moving through the trees ahead. Two big dark figures could be seen far away, slowly making their way through the woods. Their size and outline were not what she expected to find. One of the figures seemed to be holding something large and heavy. It moved toward a tree, paused, and placed the object near the base before becoming still. Both figures stayed near the tree line for a while, partly concealed by brush and tree trunks. The woman kept her distance and continued recording. The two shapes remained there briefly, then started moving again, not toward her, but farther into the forest. Within moments, they disappeared from view. Nothing was clearly identified. The figures were large, dark, and upright. The footage was later reviewed by the channel Thinker Thunker, which studied their size and movement closely, helping bring the clip to a wider audience. The detail that makes this footage stand out is the act of carrying something and placing it near a tree. What do you think that figure was carrying, and does that detail change how you see the rest of the clip? Someone was walking through the woods when something in the distance drew their attention. As they stared at the shape, it became easier to see. A large figure covered in hair was moving between the trees at a steady pace. It never stopped. It never responded to the person. It simply kept walking as though it had no idea it was being watched. Most videos like this are blurry or filmed from too great a distance. This clip felt different. The outline of the figure was clear enough to examine. What makes this harder to explain is not only the figure's appearance, it is the way it moves. Something that large walking so calmly without reacting to someone nearby does not fit neatly into any simple explanation. Does its behavior make the sighting feel more convincing or less? A lone hiker in the Alaskan forest noticed a huge dark form moving quietly through thick brush in broad daylight. He took out his phone and began recording. The heavy undergrowth made it impossible to see clearly.
Oh shit, there it is again, there it is. There it is. Oh my God. There it is, it's right behind that tree. Oh my God, I'm tripping out, I'm shaking. Jesus, where is it? I have no idea where I went, my heart's pounding 1,000,000 miles an hour. I saw it down by the creek. Shit.
The video captured only quick flashes, a big bulky shape slipping between trees branches, cracking dark movement appearing and disappearing almost immediately. The figure never came fully into the open. It forced its way through the dense cover and vanished before anything could be identified. Something that large, moving so quietly through heavy brush, has no simple explanation. What do you think the hiker saw out there? This footage was recorded in British Columbia. A team of amateur researchers installed trail cameras in a remote wooded area, hoping to document rare wildlife. They did capture something rare, but not the animal they had expected. The brief clip shows a large, upright figure with an extremely muscular frame. It moves around a corner, looks toward the camera while partly hidden behind a tree, and then slowly withdraws. The figure's movement immediately caught attention. Researchers pointed to the visible muscle definition across its chest, shoulders, and arms. Its overall body shape and build did not look like someone wearing a costume. The face was another detail people noticed. Its features seemed to match descriptions often given in reported encounters, something between human and primate, clear enough for viewers to study frame by frame. The behavior stood out as well. The figure emerged from behind the tree with its eyes already fixed on the camera. It did not accidentally wander into view. Its motion looked intentional, almost as if it knew the camera was there. The researchers had placed those cameras to record rare animals. After seeing what was captured, some believe they may have unknowingly put their equipment in territory that was already occupied by something they were not ready to encounter. Certain details in this footage are difficult to explain with simple answers. A group of investigators inside the Appalachian wilderness aimed their flashlight toward a clearing and saw something standing there tall, still, and unlike any animal they recognized. The figure stayed silent. The investigators stayed silent. For a brief moment, the beam remained on it before the shape slipped back into darkness. In one frame, the outline seemed to show horns. The video was too unclear to prove that detail, but it was enough to make viewers pause. The Appalachians are known for generations of strange reports. What this team filmed fits that pattern visible enough to feel disturbing, yet not clear enough to explain. Some details in footage like this are harder to brush aside than others. What do you think stood in that clearing? While walking a secluded rocky trail in British Columbia, a man noticed a tall, dark figure moving through the thick forest beside the path. The shape looked large and upright, slipping through dense brush just past the tree line. He pulled out his phone and filmed a shaky 30-second video. Only brief flashes were captured before the figure continued away silently. Nothing was ever confirmed afterward. Still, the size and movement of what he recorded have kept the clips circulating among people who follow strange reports from the Canadian backcountry. Something that large, moving so quietly through heavy brush deserves another look. What do you think he actually encountered deep out there on that remote trail? Two elk hunters were traveling down a snow-covered forest road toward their regular hunting area when they spotted a tall, dark shape moving beside the road. It appeared for just a second. Before they could understand what they were looking at, the figure turned away and slipped into the thick brush near the trees.
Right on the side of the road there. Nice. I bet we might see some. They were here earlier today. What's that? What's that? Oh my God. What was that? Get out of here. Holy shit.
The hunters attempted to see it more clearly, but it had already vanished, swallowed by the snowy woods without leaving a trace. A tall, upright shape disappearing that fast into dense cover gives little to examine. What do you think they saw on that road? While traveling through the Pacific Northwest, a family spotted something unusual near the forest's edge. In full daylight, movement drew their attention.
Motorcycle. See? Don't move in there. No, there's a motorcycle. See?
I don't see nothing down there. Can't be the motorcycles, honey. There's another sparkle. You see what I'm
What's
saying?
that? What is that?
Tree.
No. You moved it, right? Right there. See it?
Uh-huh.
Look.
There's nobody there. I can't see.
Look. Isn't it those people?
Can't be.
There's nobody.
Not up in the
down-
trees.
There's nobody down there no more. See?
A tall figure, almost 8 feet in height, appeared to move along the tree line and merge with the surrounding leaves as it passed. They were able to film the sighting, but the distance and low camera quality make it difficult to determine exactly what the footage shows. What they recorded that day remains uncertain. In 2014, during a hike near Lake Ontario, a man noticed strange rustling coming from the bushes. Interested, He took out his camera to find what might be making the sound. What appeared on video was disturbing. Crouched human-like shape, partly hidden behind the leaves. It looked wide, hairy, and hunched, staring from the darkness. Then, as though it realized it was being recorded, the figure withdrew into the woods, disappearing in seconds. He never got close to identify it, leaving one question: what did he see in those woods that day? In May 2019, a fisherman in the United States went out alone to record a quiet day beside a small stream. The trip seemed peaceful, calm water, still air, and while he was filming, nothing appeared out of place. But afterward, while editing footage, he noticed something he had missed in person. Just beyond the tree line, a large, dark figure briefly moved into frame before slipping back into the woods. Some viewers brushed it off as lighting or a passing shadow, while others said it resembled Bigfoot. The detail that drew the most attention, however, was a pale mark in the image that looked like a face, something some believe makes a simple shadow unlikely. So what did he really film on that stream bank that day? While hiking through New River Gorge in West Virginia, a woman came across a massive rock formation that looked less like a natural outcrop and more like something built. From far away, it blended into the landscape, but up close, the lines and shapes appeared strangely, even with one section resembling a giant doorway cut into stone. Even more unusual were the deep marks visible across its surface. Some believe it is natural erosion and chance. Others wonder whether something enormous once occupied this strange place. On July 12, 2013, a man posted a disturbing video on the Legends Beware channel showing what first seemed like a normal family trip to Otter Blue Ridge, Georgia. The calm visit soon took an odd turn when, as he recorded the surrounding landscape, he spotted something strange near the tree line.
Get in the house! Get in the house!
Driven by curiosity, he followed the figure into the woods, hoping to capture a better look. As he got nearer, the creature released a series of eerie noises that made the moment feel more alarming. Some viewers quickly wrote the video off as someone wearing a costume, while others focused on the figure's size, form, and movement, arguing it could have been a young Bigfoot. Eventually, someone attempted to move in for a closer view, but the encounter ended without a clear explanation, prank or something much stranger. A man in Washington recently posted a blurry photo that he claims shows Bigfoot near his isolated cabin. In the picture, a dark figure appears to be looking through a window at night, staring in from the shadows. The image quickly sparked discussion online, though many viewers stayed doubtful. At a time when almost everyone has a powerful camera in their pocket, people keep asking the same thing: why are these photos still so unclear? In May 2025, a man looking over footage from a trail camera he had placed deep in the forest noticed something disturbing. Roughly 25 meters away, partly concealed between the trees, a large, dark shape stood completely still. It seemed much too tall and much too wide, and its movement did not match any animal he recognized. Was this real Bigfoot footage, or just a scene that appeared almost too perfectly timed to believe? On May 26, 2025, a man shared a photo on X explaining that his tour guide had shown it to him. In the picture, one person walks toward the camera while another uses a flash to capture the image, and that flash accidentally reveals something unsettling in the frame. Behind them, glowing eyes and a large human-like figure seem to be looking directly into the lens. What do you think? Pareidolia and camera distortion, or possible Bigfoot evidence? A hiker noticed a figure moving in a strange, almost unnatural manner. At first, he believed it was a person, but its size and walking pattern made him question that. Someone zoomed in for a closer look, though the footage remained soft and unclear. There is no information about who recorded it or where the sighting took place, but something about the moment seemed very wrong. Another poster uploaded a photo online claiming they had seen Bigfoot while camping. At first, they thought it could be a bear, but its walk did not look like a bear's movement. The figure was too distant to see clearly, so they took a picture to study afterward. Once they zoomed in, the shape appeared more ape-like, which was confusing since apes do not live wild in that area. It remained unclear what was photographed, but many viewers quickly suspected Bigfoot. In a quiet part of the Southern California mountains, a group of hikers found something they could hardly believe. Crouched just beyond the brush was an enormous figure, tall, wide, and clearly bigger than an average person. Its size by itself made the image feel almost impossible. Curious, a YouTuber known as Thinker Thunker analyzed the photo. He began by studying the lighting and shadows, everything lined up with the surrounding scene. Then, he used a color DNA test increasing saturation to look for evidence of digital editing. In manipulated images, changed areas usually stand out during that process, but in this case, nothing appeared suspicious. The colors and textures blended naturally with the background. His conclusion was direct: whatever showed up in the frame was there when the photo was taken. So the question remains, did they actually photograph Bigfoot? On April 9, 2026, a man aboard a large boat noticed something strange among the nearby trees. He zoomed in and started filming. He later labeled the clip as a Bigfoot sighting from southern Ontario. When the video is paused, a tall, narrow silhouette can be seen standing completely still between the trees. It hardly moves at all, seeming to keep its position as though trying to remain hidden and merge with the background. The figure is also noticeably lighter in color than many reported sightings. Bigfoot accounts from Ontario, where the creature is more often called Sasquatch, usually follow a familiar pattern. Witnesses commonly describe something 7 to 10 feet tall with wide shoulders, a heavy build, and long arms hanging lower than a human's, sometimes reaching almost to the knees. Most reports mention dark brown or black hair, although some include reddish or gray shades matching what seems to appear in this footage. A motionless figure, lighter coloring, and video shot from a boat with no way to investigate afterward. This case leaves plenty open to interpretation. What do you think was standing among those trees that day? A group of hikers discovered a strange structure deep inside a remote forest. It looked intentionally built from branches and logs. Around the site, they noticed signs of recent activity, including what they described as a fresh kill near the entrance. The find immediately raised questions. Structures like this have been mentioned before in Bigfoot reports, usually from isolated wilderness areas far away from roads or marked trails. Others offered a more human explanation: possible hunting activity or some kind of ritual use. Something assembled that carefully, that far from people with fresh remains nearby, whatever made it had not been gone very long. A photographer near Mount St. Helens claimed he came across a huge creature resting in full view at an abandoned logging area, and said he managed to capture it on camera. What made the case stand out was its behavior. Unlike many sightings where the subject is moving or running away, this figure seemed completely calm. Some researchers who examined the image suggested it could show a female. Reactions were divided. Some considered it strong evidence. Others said one photo could never prove enough. What happened after the sighting was never explained. A relaxed figure photographed out in the open with no follow-up. That silence says something too. What do you think was sitting there? A family was driving through a thick forest looking for wildlife, but they had not seen much when one of them noticed movement among the trees ahead. The others looked over and saw it as well. A large, dark shape moved quietly through the underbrush. Its size and stance fit descriptions often connected to Bigfoot. The family also mentioned that no other animals seemed present nearby. Something that big moving quietly with nothing else around. What do you think they saw out there? A hiker moving through a wooded area suddenly heard loud footsteps coming from nearby trees. He pulled out his camera and began filming. Far ahead, a tall, dark shape walked casually through the woods on two legs. The video showed the movement clearly enough to make ordinary wildlife seem unlikely, but the image quality still made any solid conclusion difficult. Blurry footage, heavy steps, and a figure that moved unlike anything recognizable, clear enough to create questions, yet not clear enough to solve them. What do you think he saw out there? A man named Jared was searching for a place to fish along Union Creek inside the Rogue River, Siskiyou National Forest, when he spotted movement between the trees. He raised his camera and was able to take a photo. Jared said the thing he saw was a large, upright creature roughly 8 feet tall moving through the thick forest. The setting matters. Rogue River, Siskiyou. National Forest spreads across the mountains of southwestern Oregon near the California border. The terrain is rugged, the river valleys cut deep, and wide sections of the wilderness are still difficult to reach. Reports from that area stretch back for decades. Hikers, hunters, and campers have described strange footprints, nighttime sounds, and brief glimpses of tall, hair-covered figures moving among the trees. Jared's story follows a pattern that has continued to grow in that region for years. A place with that kind of history, an 8-foot figure, and a photo captured in the moment the setting alone makes this harder to brush aside. What do you think Jared really saw in those trees there? An Instagram user posted a photo said to have been taken in Russia, showing something strange near a highway outside Moscow. According to the post, the picture was captured shortly after a large creature crossed the road, an event that supposedly led to a traffic accident. In the image, a brown-haired shape can be seen standing between the trees. In Russian folklore, something matching that description is often called the almaz, a primitive human-like being said to have sparse hair and dark, weathered skin. Some viewers thought the photo might support that legend. Others believed a misidentified animal was the more reasonable explanation. To many people discussing it, someone crossing the highway in that situation seemed the least convincing option. A crash, a figure among the trees, and a legend that matches the description. What do you think crossed that road? While fishing in Huber Heights, Ohio, a man saw movement far off and started recording.
It's a Bigfoot. What the fuck was he picking up? Hey, we really might be catching a Bigfoot on video. What the fuck?
A human-like shape seemed to be walking through the woods. He later pointed out that no trail led into that area, leaving people to wonder who or what could have been there. Some viewers thought it might be a juvenile Bigfoot smaller than the massive figures usually mentioned in reports. Others felt a person or animal warped by distance and camera angle was the easier explanation. Ohio has gathered a noticeable number of sightings over the years, which is why the state often comes up in conversations like this. A figure where no trail was present, a possible juvenile size, and a place with years of reports, every detail adds another layer. What do you think was moving through those trees that day? A woman named Stephanie shared photos on TikTok after finding something strange in the snow at her parents' house in southern Ohio. She had followed a line of footprints across the yard. The distance between each step was hard to overlook. The strides were said to be 7 to 8 feet apart, far beyond what any person could cover with a normal walk. The prints themselves looked human-like, with toe marks. Each one was estimated to measure between 18 and 23 inches long. Bear tracks were considered, then ruled out. The shape did not fit. These looked like a foot, only an enormous one. The stride length by itself makes this difficult to explain with anything familiar. What do you think was walking through that snow? A man driving along a secluded wooded road saw something that made him stop. At first he thought it was a bear, but as he moved closer, it did not resemble anything familiar. He took a photo and continued driving. The figure slipped back into the woods. He wondered if someone was trying to frighten passing drivers, yet something about it felt wrong. Not a bear, not quite human. What do you think he photographed that day?